how to do when you are a talented designer, a beauty, fashion, cosmetics, Ghanaian company, if you want to export to France. Is that possible?
Yes, of course, Mrs. Ambassador. Thank you for this question. You know, France is in fact a big market. You've got 67 million people in France, so most of them have traveled around the world and they are excited to wear Ghanaian, African, and generally all Western countries' products.
Really?
Yeah, they do. They are fond of wax. Since
they like wax?
Of course, since we had many top models from Naomi Campbell, Katusha Lane, Imani, we have got a good idea on
You've
luxus.
learned your lesson, or are you a model fan?
Yes, I am.
Of course.
The Ghanaian diaspora also is a good color of what is Africa in France. So
that's what caught up. That's why the French certainly fell in love with African fashion.
Exactly. And you got, by the entering France, a huge market in Europe. You know, that's more than 5 million persons. So there's the market.
So getting into France is opening the market to all Europe.
Exactly. Maybe you must check if you would have to adapt your product. You know, French has special habits. There are special use of living.
And the climate is not the same.
Exactly, of wearing things, wearing clothes. So make sure that your products are fitting the market. It's a very interesting thing to do before trying to export to France.
And how do you do that? Do you watch things on TV? Do you watch fashion shows?
Well, the broadcast is very useful to do that, to know how people are living. So my first advice, check your product. It's difficult to sell sand in Sahara.
Is it?
Yes, it is.
Sand in Sahara. You don't sell sand in Sahara.
I don't know.
Yeah, that's a good try there.
My second advice will be on your partners. You know, in textile and clothing sector, maybe sometimes there are companies. You must be aware of what they are doing and check if they've got a financial backbone.
So you need to look at strong investment partners,
It will depend on what kind of process you will use to export, whether it will be directly to shops or by retailers. But you must know that in France there's a special regulation on payment delay, and it could be long before earning your money back. So you also have to add a financial backbone, which will be very strong.
So you really need to take as many informations as possible before you go, but there is an appetite. That's what you're saying.
That's right.
So thank you so much. I think we know everything about fashion, beauty, and if you are a talented designer, you have your chance. As long as you know your product, maybe adapt a little, get information before you jump into the big bath, but you have your chance.